welcome to part 2 of the coming out fallout. So, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, refer to the other video, the first in this 3-part series, this story of how I came out. So, with that being said, the fact that my mother is the one who informed me that I was gay, because she was dead on. She was without a doubt. So that was 74. Fast forward to 1976. My mother and father, at this point, they had people over the house every Sunday. They were educators. And they would have teachers, principals, state administrators. These were their core group. These were their friends, their circle. So they would come over and they would, have drinks. They would have dinner. And there was a bunch of us, me, my 2 brothers, and a lot of foster kids. So, because my mom adopted a lot of kids. So, of course, before they rush us all upstairs, they gather the kids. They gather us all in the living room. And, there's the obligatory, oh, you're so big, you've gotten so big, you're growing up. And they would do that with all of us. And then they got to my baby brother, who at the time was 6. And they asked him, what do you want to be when you grow up? He said, well, I'm 6. I don't know what I want to be yet. And one of the gentlemen said, well, you need to think about it, young man. You need a plan. You need to know what you're going to be when you grow up, so you know what you have to do in order to get to that point. So he pouted and we rushed all upstairs. And he was really upset. And being the loving sister that I am, I said, you know what you should be? I know what you should be. He was excited. What should I be? You should be a homosexual. Do you know what that is? He said, no. I said, it's a wealthy businessman. Now, mind you, I tortured my brother on a regular basis. I was his older sister. It was my duty. So, once he realized that it was a wealthy businessman, he shot downstairs. And he announced, there was the dull roar downstairs of all the chit-chat, the talk, and the music. He rushed downstairs and he said, I know what I want to be when I grow up. So there was a hush that came over the crowd. And he said, I want to be a homosexual. Y'all. There was silence. There was utter silence. And a few seconds later, my mother screamed, Sandy! Y'all, I forgot that she and I knew that I was the one who knew what a homosexual was. My brothers and sisters, they didn't know anything about it. I didn't say anything to them. My mother knew it was me. I was busted. So, yeah, that was my dictionary lesson for my brother. And there's more to this story. There's further fallout, because I just couldn't leave good enough alone. Well, bad enough, but I guess I was a glutton for punishment. Stay tuned for part 3 of the coming out fallout.